All right, YouTube, Gennady Golovkin rolls. 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 Okay, look, today you get a voice. I'm going to read your comments today. And I really enjoy doing this. I mean, in fact, I like doing this more than making an actual video, because it's a good way to interact back and forth. And I want to point out a couple of things before we continue, okay? I've only blocked maybe like 10 people, on my end, or throughout the entire time I've been on YouTube. I've only blocked maybe about 8, 9, 10 people. And what I'm trying to tell you is, I give you a platform. You can speak your mind. Give your opinion, and insult me, call me name. I don't block people. I really don't. So some of the comments we're gonna read today, a lot of them are negative towards me, some positive, whatever. I don't care. I can take it either way. But and another thing, tomorrow I'm getting a new microphone for the channel. I'm kind of excited. The channel, look, we're at like 3.5 million views, about 9,200 subs, and so thank you. So yeah, sub to the channel, support the real boxing news. But look, let's get into it. Like I said, we're gonna read your comments today. Okay, now what I'm doing here, basically in my personal YouTube feed, this, you guys can't see this unless you're logged into my account, but I can. It's basically just the community comment. So, and next to the comment is the related video. So we're only going to really talk about the Golovkin rolls video. Okay, so well, you know what? I might go ahead and talk about this one, Amir Khan and Crawford. By the way, I got probably 2 or 3 videos coming out before that fight tomorrow. My prediction video, which don't miss it. Trust me, you're not. I can pretty much guarantee you're not going to be able to predict what I'm going to predict. So, but all right. Let's see, Ray, be kind to others. It goes a long way. On paper, it looks like Crawford should be able to beat Khan easily, but something tells me that Khan is going to take Bud's punch as well. Crawford does not have a hard punch. I'm rooting for the underdog, Amir Khan. Now, I kind of agree. Be kind to others, okay? I kind of agree. I mean, what kind of power does Terrence Crawford have at welterweight? We really don't know. I mean, he's got Jeff Horn, under his belt. Really not, I mean, anything worth mentioning at welterweight. So, I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it for my video, okay? But I agree with you. Now, Sebastian. Here we go. Now, again, this is the Gennady Golovkin rolls video, okay? He says, but that's how it is when you start or come back to boxing. But one question is, who the beep is Rolls? He better run. And also, why didn't people talk shit about Canelo versus Rocky Fielding? Not that good. Well, Sebastian, people did talk shit about that. People continue to talk shit about that. I talk shit about that. But I will say, look, anytime a boxer moves up, I really don't, I don't give him a hard time, okay? I don't. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Gennady Golovkin rolls is going to be at a catch weight, but that's not moving up. Canelo went up to get a belt, and he fought a cab driver, but, hey, I mean, I really can't hate on that too much. I mean, I'm not like pandering or whatever, like supporting it, but I mean, I don't know. I don't really have a problem with it, to be honest. So, okay, John, shout out John. Again, I always talk about John. Thank you. You contribute so much to the channel. I appreciate it. So he says, look at that picture. Anything can happen. What if Gennady Golovkin gets beat? That Oliver McCall look-alike catches him. Okay, with a big shot. Oh no, the dreaded notice, stop the press. So, he's talking about what if, what if this dude actually beats Gennady Golovkin? I mean, that would be it. I mean, oh my God. Like, I would probably shut my YouTube channel down. I'd probably shut my channel down and just go into hiding. I mean, actually, I wouldn't. Honestly, I wouldn't because, look, I'm expecting a big knockout, big drama show from Gennady Golovkin. I think we're going to get that. And we better, because anything short of a knockout will be unacceptable. Son of a bitch, what did I do? Hang on, let me go back. Go back. Yeah, anything. We're live, people. We are live. No, I don't want that. Like I said, anything short of a knockout, I don't want to see it. Here we go. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Like I said, we're live, people. We're live. Okay. Now let's go up here. Okay. Burned? Okay. Respect always to Gennady Golovkin, but he is done. Age excuses no man. Okay, I agree. Okay, Mr. Aaron Hines. I think Gennady Golovkin was pressured to fight an average Joe, obviously by DAZN in the contract. Gennady Golovkin obviously won't be getting paid if he loses. Yes, he does. I mean, he has a 6-fight deal. Doesn't matter what happens, he gets paid. I mean, unless, you have the contract and something I don't, but I don't think it really matters what happens. I don't think it says he must win in order to get paid. Okay, but I'm hoping Gennady Golovkin works on some new techniques and methods on rolls. Fights Canelo. After the Canelo fight, I think there will be lots of pressure lifted off him, and his last 4 fights should be pretty flexible, and no matter so much if he loses, just thought, well, it's a good thought. Okay, it's a good shot. Shout out to you, Aaron. It's a great thought, and, again, I don't really, I don't give people a hard time for their opinion, and we're about to get to a comment here. Someone's kind of giving me a hard time, but that's okay. That's okay. I like it. Look, I like when you guys challenge me and, you try to, because a lot of times, honestly, I learn from it, and I kind of think about it like, oh well, maybe they have a good point. Maybe I need to reevaluate. Maybe I need to look at it differently. And that's learning. Okay, I mean that's what the platform was all about. Is to exchange ideas and learn and listen, and it's just what it's all about. So now you are going over the hill with this shit just to prove you aren't a Golovkin fan. What did you expect? DAZN is a new UFC. They are running shit. What was Canelo's first fight on DAZN? The best middleweight in the world who beat a reigning champion, a can, fielding a punching bag. I don't even understand what you're talking about there, but okay. Tilo, hope Gennady Golovkin gets put to sleep. What? First of all, Tilo, what the hell is that mask? What the hell are you wearing? What the hell are you wearing? What is that mask? I don't feel comfortable talking to you, Tilo. Okay, here we go. SGP. Weight, 164. Oh, my God. Gennady Golovkin let everyone down for real. Okay, and, this catch weight, it's a weird thing. I don't understand the catch weight. Now, Juan Cruz. It seems like from now on, Canelo, the paper champion cheater, is okay with what he's done with his garbage career. He has the 2 robberies, and if we ask who is Ross, then who the hell is Fielding? I guarantee you Ross will beat Fielding in 4 rounds. Suddenly, Canelo, or Clinello, paper champion, is better and has a better career than Gennady Golovkin. Bro, I will always love you, but be careful with your words, because that's how boxing ego, and the other bullshit channels started talking about Hall of Famers. Remember this. I am a boxer myself. Well, me too, sir. So I know the game, and no matter what, I still love and respect you, okay? Plus, you are my only boxing YouTube channel, but the same way people read the Bible, that's the same way you've got to see both men's careers to get a wake-up reality. Well, okay. What? Look, Juan Cruz, I appreciate the comment. I do. But, okay, first of all, I mean, look, there's a big difference in what Canelo did, okay? He came off 2 hard fights with Gennady Golovkin, moved up a division, won a belt, came back down to fight arguably the number 2 middleweight in the world, number 2, number 3 middleweight in the world. Okay, there's a big difference in that, and then in Gennady Golovkin going in this, this hiatus, like this hiding, MIA, completely missing in action, right? And, and what, waiting out the competition? I don't know what he was doing. Like, what? It shouldn't have taken that long. Like, what the point I try to make to you guys, we shouldn't be in this situation. We shouldn't. It shouldn't have taken that long to find a platform, an opponent. I mean, all of that. And then when they finally find this opponent, it's some guy we have literally never heard of, that's been in 4, 6, and 8 round fights that we just simply we've never heard of. I mean, there's just such a huge difference. And now, So to compare me to Boxing Ego, I think that's kind of below the belt, but cool, whatever. I respect your opinion. But so here's the thing. Here's the thing. If I trash Canelo, I'm the greatest channel on YouTube. If I trash Mayweather, man, you speak the truth. Preach, brother, right? If and that's how it goes. If I give you my honest opinion, okay, my honest opinion about Gennady Golovkin, it's, easy killer, like careful now, wait a minute, and I don't like that. I don't like that because the thing is, it's my, it's my honest opinion. It's 100% genuine, and I'm not pandering to any particular crowd. I'm not. There's no clickbait. There's no ulterior motive. It is my honest opinion. So I don't know, and if I can't give my honest opinion on my own YouTube channel, then why am I here? Why am I here? So I don't like when people do that. I mean, I got nothing but respect for you, Juan Cruz, okay? And I know you're in the comment section all the time, so I greatly appreciate you, but maybe you should rethink that comment. I mean, I agree with everything you say, but to say that that's how Ego got started, trashing future Hall of Famers, well, I've never heard you say that about Canelo. When I'm trashing Canelo, he's a future Hall of Famer. So why haven't you said, hey, pump the brakes, back up a little bit. You can't be talking about Canelo like that. He's a future Hall of Famer. So it just seems to be this playing sides, like, this. Everyone like contradicts each other, and you got to pick a side, and so and I don't like that. I don't like being like silenced or I don't know, controlled on my own YouTube channel because, regardless if you guys like it or not, I'm going to speak the truth. I'm going to speak my mind, win, lose, or draw. And that's just how it is. So, but anyway, thank you for the comment. Okay. XX1. Very true. Most boxing pundits, hell, even Crawford, whose voice I can't take more seriously than mine or yours, haha, saw Gennady Golovkin victory in the rematch and knows Canelo is a manufactured champ, including ultra biased Box Aztec that had Gennady Golovkin winning the second occasion, saw Gennady Golovkin win in 7-5 or 8-4 rounds. Yeah, I mean, there's no argument there. I mean, I want to say 80% of the media had Golovkin winning, the original fight, and probably like 70% had him winning, the rematch, or at least had it a draw. So, yeah, I mean, it was a robbery. It was. I mean, but it's boxing politics, favoritism, the whole thing. The establishment fighter always gets protected. The cash cow always gets protected. So, it is what it is. Now, in the trilogy, because I do believe we will get the trilogy, although, I'm thinking, if it's not going to be, in May 2019, they might try to wait out Gennady Golovkin until 2020. And if that happens, then, man, I don't even know if I can continue covering boxing. So, but we'll see. But in the trilogy, what I'm getting at is Golovkin needs to let it all out. He needs to change up his style, do something different. Put the pressure on, even if it means clinching, holding, whatever. Make it like a Sean Porter type fight. I want to see that old Golovkin pressure. You remember we talked a lot about that, how Golovkin, he would just pressures you and pressure, like you cannot escape. He'll cut off the ring, he'll throw the hook, he'll hook you to the right, hook you to the left, So that's the thing, I want to see that old Gennady Golovkin return. Okay, and even if he can't do it for 12 rounds, at least he can do it half the fight. I mean, something. So, hopefully we'll see that in a trilogy. Hang on, I gotta mute my phone. People are calling me. Damn it. Okay, stiff jabs. DAZN just throwing money away. Yeah, you know what? You're right. You are right, and I'm a little bit worried about DAZN. I mean, all this money they're throwing around. I mean, I'm wondering if they're going to make it. Because you cannot have fights like Canelo Rocky Fielding, okay, prime example. You can't have fights like Golovkin Rolls. I mean, you just can't. You simply can't. Okay, now you have the Anthony Joshua Big Baby Miller fight gone. Okay, we'll talk about that in another video. Big Baby Miller, popping dirty for PEDs. So, Sebastian, well, it was not Gennady Golovkin. It was the judge, okay. Charlie Zinov or whatever is next for Gennady Golovkin. Okay. Otmar Montes. I think the Canelo fight will happen, but not in September 2019. It'll probably happen May 2020 at the earliest. Okay, and I gave this dude a like here because I read that comment earlier, and I agree. It could. I mean, I think like I've been told it's going to be May 2019, but I don't know, man. With the way things are going, you just who knows, right? It would be nice if his own make Gennady Golovkin fight Andrade, and then whoever wins that fight goes to fight the winner of Canelo Jacobs. Well, you're right. You are absolutely right, and that's what should have happened. You know, it should have been Brandt. It should have been, you know, Darvian Checo, or you know, there's so many people. What about they were talking about Nadam. You know, what about Nadam? I mean, what happened to that? Like that would have been much better than Rolls. Like, you know, so what the hell happened, right? Angela, shout out. Okay, I will not watch this crappy fight. He is not taking my money, like you said. Go out on your shield. I agree. I totally agree. 2015. I agree, bro. Why is Gennady Golovkin doing this to his fans? Gennady Golovkin knows this is no good after a loss from Canelo. Okay, to make some noise this way shows people Gennady Golovkin is now in it for the money, unlike before. You know, and I agree. Okay, get pissed off if you want, but I agree. I mean, what drew you to Gennady Golovkin? You know, what made you a Golovkin fan other than the fighting style is fan friendly? You know, it was, you know, he was the people's champion, right? It was about the belts. It was about legacy. It was about giving back to the fans, you know, putting on a show, you know, bringing boxing back to where it needs to be, you know, getting away from chasing money, you know, from, you know, air quote prize fighting, right? I mean, that's what drew people into Gennady Golovkin. You know, coming from nothing, and you know now he's like this megastar. You know, that's what drew us in. You know, and of course, yes, the knockouts and the, you know, having three of the major, the WBO, WBA, WBC, and the IBF. You know, needing the WBO. You know, nearly becoming the undisputed middleweight champion behind Carlos Monzon and who was it? Bernard Hopkins, I believe. You know, so that history, that rich history in boxing, that's what drew us into him. And now it just seems to be like he's just chasing Canelo around. That's it, you know. And it's like he's willing to fight a guy like Rolls in order to line himself up for a big maybe potential, could be possibly Canelo trilogy. I mean, like, do you guys not see what is going on here? You know, is it selling out? Yes, it is. It is. Because, you know, you're supporting this. Your money, my money. You watching this video, you are supporting this. So, you know, I don't think it's fair, and I don't think it's right, you know, to ask someone to pay their hard-earned money to watch a fight like that. It should be free. Now, I'll tell you, if it was free, like let's say they said, you know what, we're going to have a free weekend, Gennady Golovkin Rolls, you know, you sign up, you get the fight for free, you know, something like that. I guess I'd take it a little bit different, but you know, when they're out here, you know, telling people, you know, it's $10 a month. Oh, wait a minute, now it's $20 a month. So you're going to pay $20? Like, you know, I don't know. It's very misleading, and I don't like it. So anyway, okay, Counterpunch Boxing. He deserves a tune-up, but this doesn't even qualify as a tune-up. It's not even at middleweight. Shout out Counterpunch Boxing. Okay, Patrick Newson. My question is, is this Gennady Golovkin adapting? Now, I thought about this. This might be a good point here from Patrick. Okay, is this Gennady Golovkin adapting to a heavier weight to move up a weight class? Maybe it's also a way to meet Canelo in the middle, since Canelo was king of the catch weights. Okay, the fight to me is like an exhibition bout when you want to showcase who's to come. I kind of will give Gennady Golovkin a pass for now just to see what is next. Hopefully, the next opponent will actually be, you know, someone reputable. I have no problem with your thoughts. Counterpunch GG is pulling hang on, I'm clicking on it. GGG is pulling a Canelo reverse of Rolls. Ha ha, Rolls. I get it. Okay. No, great comment. Great comment. Shout out, Patrick. You always got really good comments, man. You need to make a YouTube channel, for real. I mean, you seem to have a lot of great boxing knowledge and good comments. So, all right. Tilo, you're back. Patrick Newson. Damn, let's just give Gennady Golovkin a pass his whole career, huh? Get the fook out of here, you casual. You're fucking casual. Okay, take the mask off, dude. Nobody cares. Okay, Mario Diaz, yeah, but really, he can fight anyone he doesn't have a belt. No, that's incorrect. But I mean, okay, so if you don't have a belt, he's still considered the top one, two, at least the top 2 or 3 middleweight in the world. In the big giant globe, this big blue ball that we're floating on in space, he's the number 2, number 3 middleweight in the world. That doesn't mean you can fight whoever you want because you don't have a belt. Okay? I mean, a lot of fighters don't even care about belts, all right? So that doesn't even make any sense, but whatever. Okay. Perm, does anybody think he's on his way to 168? Maybe a fight with Smith later this year? Yeah, I mean, they've talked about it, and I think, yes, he's getting older, but I don't know. I mean, he's not a big middleweight, so, I mean, I don't think he has a problem getting down to middleweight, so it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but possibly, you know. Black Rocket, Canelo is fighting Gennady Golovkin leftovers, and everybody's out here saying, wow, what a great fight. How can anyone even think it's the best fight so far of the year? All these fights are trash. GGG beat both Canelo and Jacobs. Agreed. I agree. But I don't think Canelo Jacobs is trash. I mean, who else? I mean, really. I mean, Charlo, right? Demetrius Andrade. I mean, there's not very many people out there. But, you know, I mean, you got 4 or 5 names, and Jacobs, he's in that category. So I don't think it's trash. Insomniac Boxing, I love the name, by the way. Modern Boxing, sign a big network deal, then fight somebody no one wants to see. Bad scorecards and fight like this are turning people away. Hispanic Man A, bad fight, but Canelo said he won't fight Gennady Golovkin unless he has a belt. I think Gennady Golovkin knows he won't. Canelo soon is taking a little easy tune-up next fight, probably better than in 2020 Canelo rematch, possibly, to try to age him out. Okay, yeah, Canelo says a lot of things. Remember, even going into the rematch, he was talking about how, oh, I'm not going to fight him for this reason or this reason and that reason and that reason and blah, blah, blah. I'm Canelo. I say whatever I want. You know, that's the thing. Canelo gets interviewed a bazillion times a year or a week, a month, a day. I mean, he's always, you know, so I don't really take what he says, you know, to heart. You know, and I think he'll do whatever Oscar tells him to do at this point or DAZN. And truthfully, I think and look, in order for DAZN to make it, they've got to do the trilogy. I mean, that's like one of the most anticipated fights on the horizon. I mean, now we no longer have Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder rematch, right? Now Big Baby Miller, Anthony Joshua gone, right? You know, so, you know, we just have, Spence Garcia. So there's really not any, like, mega fights out there. So it's got to happen. It's got to happen. Hang on, somebody's texting me. Okay. Friend of mine. Okay, I'm a hardcore Gennady Golovkin fan. I agree. I don't want to see it either. I was even going to fly from California to New York to watch him fight a creditable opponent. I don't make that much money to be buying tickets for a flight like that, and I never buy cheap seats. I gave him a pass for fighting Vanez and Marty Rose. And remember, see, that's a great point that he brings up, right? We already gave Golovkin a pass for Marty Rosen, right? Then, you know, remember when he had to, when Oscar De La Hoya basically told him, you know, before the Chavez fight, you know, you got to sit on the sideline if you want Canelo. You know, don't you dare take a fight. And what did he do? You know, he followed orders. You know, so there's just a lot that I'm not liking here, okay? I won't stop being a fan of his because he's accomplished so much already. There was no denying he was avoided for a year. I mean, me neither. I mean, I will always be a Gennady Golovkin fan. I will always back him up. I'll always go to bat for him. But I'm also going to be truthful, okay? I'm not going to be a Gennady Golovkin fanboy channel. I'm not going to do it, you know? So, and truthfully, you know, I want to focus on Lomachenko. I want to focus on, you know, Thurmans and Spence and, you know, all these great fights that we have. You know, the heavyweight division has got a lot. There's so much out there I want to focus on right now. So, you know, and on the channel, we give Golovkin a lot of attention. So, you know, I don't know. And I don't really think I get enough credit for that either. But anyway, I don't care anymore. Just want to see Gennady Golovkin in there again. All right, JB. Shout out. Riles? Do people forget Gennady Golovkin just fought Canelo twice? A pound-for-pound top 5 fighter in his prime, and Daniel Jacobs in his mid-30s. I swear people have short fucking memories and think big fights with big names can be made overnight. Well, no. Don't think they could be made overnight, but when was the rematch, dude? Think about this. How long has it been? It's been a long time. There's been plenty of time to put something better together than Rolls, okay? And then I replied to this guy. Counterpunch Boxing. I said, no one is expecting him to do anything overnight. He's been out of the ring for over a year. There was no need for a layoff, and this doesn't even qualify as a tune-up fight. It's not even at middleweight. The truth is, they waited out the tougher competition so they can fight a nobody. I have no problem with a tune-up fight, but this is all about money. It's sad but true. Triple G has sold out. I know you're smart enough to see that, and that's honestly how I feel honestly. And shout out to Eric Riles. I think it's Riles, I believe. Counterpunch Boxing. Okay, but all of that is your opinion. Like I said, Gennady Golovkin is 37 and just fought a pound for pound twice. Not to mention he's been fighting the top contenders at middleweight that would fight him for the past 4 years. He's coming off a loss, and other fighters coming off a loss at 37 years old would not be held to those standards. Also, they tried to get others in the ring, so I'm not sure why you're getting this. Okay, I see where you're going with this. I mean, look, I don't have a problem with a tune-up. I truly don't. I really don't. Like I said, like an Adam or someone like that. Even like a David Lemieux, whatever. Like even the homeboy that Charlo was fighting would be better than this. It's the opponent. Okay, I don't have a problem really with the move. Okay, the move being a tune-up fight or shaking the rust off or whatever it may be, an exhibition like the other guy said. I don't have a problem with that. It's this particular opponent. I mean, come on, the dude has like he's a 4-round club fighter. He's like a 6-round club fighter. Okay, I mean like this guy would be fighting at like your local convention center on Friday night. That's the problem. It's the opponent, not what they're actually trying to do. I mean, I get what they're doing. Okay, so it's just it's like literally, okay, and I mean this in a literal sense. It is literally the worst opponent they could possibly pick, so. All right, Josh Oxenford, shout out. I have faith in Team Gennady Golovkin. I'm going to bank on this. It's just a tune-up fight. See you all for the big drama show in Mexico in September. Well, I hope you are right. Okay, BG Bugatti, see you in Mexico. White trash. You know what? I'm gonna block your ass. I'll be back in a minute to block you. I don't normally block people, but I don't put up with any racist bullshit. You're getting blocked. Just wait. I can't do it right now when I'm live. That pisses me off. I'm gonna block this guy. Okay, Sebastian. I think Gennady Golovkin is a perfect example how money can change people. Jose, that's funny. The funny thing is he will not get Canelo next. No triple gay. Triple gay, not for you. First, you need to get a belt, and then maybe. Most boxing channels would block people like this, but I don't care. Like I said, whatever, talk trash, do whatever, badmouth me. I'm not going to block you for that, whatever. Okay, it's childish, whatever, just whatever. Retire gracefully rather than begging to fight. As your fan, so sad. We're going to end it here. Okay, shout out Soma. Retire gracefully rather than begging to fight. As your fan, so sad. I don't know. We'll see, people. We will see. Now, it all depends, okay? It all depends. Like, I guess maybe I should give him a pass, but damn it, it is so hard to do. It is so hard. But it all depends. I want to see what happens in September, okay? And it better be Canelo. That's all I can tell you. Or it better be, somebody. I'm going to give you 3 names. It better be Charlo, Canelo, or Demetrius Andrade. Charlo, Canelo, Demetrius Andrade. Okay, I know, brother. It's Andrade, not on. I know, Demetrius Andrade. Okay, If it's any of the three, then I'm cool. But all right, guys, leave your comment below. What do you think?